Hi everybody, meteorologist Joe Cioffi, weather in 5 days in 5 minutes, and it's kind of nice to wake up on a Friday morning to temperatures in the 50s and low 60s, which is pretty much where we are as of 8 a.m. We're seeing some nice cool numbers, and we're setting up for a very cool day here in the area from Northeast Virginia all the way up into southern New England. And the biggest change in terms of temperatures is in areas south of Philadelphia, down across southern New Jersey, southern Pennsylvania, into Maryland and Virginia, because this area here got into the 90s yesterday, while places further north stayed in the 80s and even in the 70s, north and east of New York City. But of course, we had a cold front move on through, and now we're enjoying this nice, cool air. So high temperatures today are going to be something we haven't seen in quite a while. Look at these big temperature changes here. Where it was in the 90s yesterday, barely back to the 70-degree reading or the low 70s. We're talking upper 60s to low 70s, pretty much everywhere from Northeast Virginia on up into southern New England. So we've got this nice high with an onshore flow going through the weekend. We are basically going to be going through the same process we went through the last couple of days. Saturday, the onshore flow begins to relax. Temperatures start to rise. We'll have clouds and some sun. We will transition over into a warmer and more humid air mass for Sunday and Monday. And that means Saturday night there might be a passing shower or thunderstorm. Other than that, much of this weekend is going to be rain-free. And here's the look for the temperatures for Saturday. You're seeing low 80s back from northeastern Virginia on up to about the Pennsylvania line into southern New Jersey. And then you've got mostly middle and upper 70s just about everywhere else. So pretty reasonable. And then Sunday, we take it up another notch. Southern New England, the Hudson Valley, Long Island to New York City, upper 70s to around 80. Everybody else, south and west of New York City, down to Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Philadelphia, we're looking at 80 to 85. Monday, we are going to be very warm, low and middle 80s just about everywhere, and middle to upper 80s at points further south. The next cold front comes in, and that means we get another round of an onshore flow, so we cool off again on Tuesday with high temperatures mostly in the 70s, warm spots touching 80, and that onshore flow will probably hold on into Wednesday, so we'll still be mostly in the 70s. Just not going to see very much rain over the next 5 days, so that's a plus for those of you who like dry weather. Here's our satellite view this morning as we see the cold front is now well down to the south, and the cloud line continues to shift southward. This front has a little bit more to go before it stalls out, and it's all about northeast winds today coming in from off the Atlantic. And on the wide U.S. view, we also can see the potential tropical, the Cyclone 9, which is sitting just east of the Bahamas. Here's the latest satellite picture there. Continues to very, very slowly get a little bit better organized. Here is our cold front that stalled out, and then we've got this next frontal boundary that is out to the west. That's going to come here through here Saturday night. But the air behind it is actually warmer than the air ahead of it, so we're not really going to gain too much. And there's your surface map this morning as of 5 a.m. to see where that front has pushed down, starting to stall out in southern Virginia. So onshore flow goes to more southerly as we head through the weekend. Again, Saturday night, you've got a weak system that comes on through here with a scattered shower or thunderstorm. And then after that goes by, we have a southwest flow and warmer temperatures for Sunday and Monday. Another frontal boundary here on Monday night, already through, doesn't have much with it. And then the next high builds in for Tuesday. So it's just a wash, rinse, repeat pattern. Now, with respect to Tropical Cyclone 9, potential Tropical Cyclone 9, this is still forecast to become a tropical storm. We are looking at conditions becoming more favorable today. One of the big issues with it is the fact that you do have, if you see here in the Gulf of Mexico, there's an upper low, and that's still creating strong upper air winds over it, but that is forecast to relax. If you watch the loop, that upper low, the clouds in the Gulf are starting to move westward, and that should allow the upper air winds to relax, and we'll probably see a closed circulation develop in the next 24 hours, and it should become a tropical depression, or perhaps even a tropical storm, which is what the Hurricane Center is forecasting for this. We are on the latest advisory. We've got tropical storm warnings up for the northwestern Bahamas. We also have tropical storm watches up from Jupiter Inlet, Florida, up to the Volusia County line. And you can see the Hurricane Center's track here just kind of straddles right along the immediate coast and then turns it out to the northeast. Most of the hurricane tracking models with this swing it out to the east and keep it going. A lot of the overnight models did the same thing. This is why you can't get all worked up about long-range models, because the people that put up those shots don't ever give it any context to explain what's actually happening in the upper air. And when you have a flow in the upper atmosphere across New England that is from the northwest, with that northwest flow continuing out into the Atlantic Ocean, it's going to be kind of hard to bring a storm up the east coast and impact the northern mid-Atlantic states to southern New England. We saw that with Dorian, and we may wind up seeing that again here with this one. So that wraps up Weather in 5 on a Friday, going into a weekend which I believe is the last full weekend of the summer season. So enjoy it. And the weather's going to be reasonable most of the time. Just maybe a risk for a shower or thunderstorm Saturday night. Otherwise, it'll be dry on Saturday for the day side and dry for the day side on Sunday. And, of course, you've got today, which is a beautiful day. Live stream tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. If Mr. Rayo is in tonight, we'll do it together on my YouTube channel. And we'll have website posts happening throughout the day.